Hello, my sweet crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. How are you guys doing today? I am so excited to be here to show you all of these new IOD products. Come on in, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. Don't forget to tell me what you had for dinner or what you plan to have for dinner. And if you don't see that little red light up there, that means you're on the replay. Make sure you type exclamation point replay and just have fun. And if you don't like the chit chat, fast forward a little bit until you get past the first chit chat. You're gonna love everything, love it. And I highly recommend that you go and you get it today if you fall in love with it, because it will sell out. It's that good today. Hello, sweet Fernanda, how are you? Hello, Deb. I feel like I have a piece of lettuce stuck in my tooth. How are you, sweetie? I'm gonna take a drink, you guys. Hi, Liz. How are you, sweetheart? Hello, Paula Sue from Indiana. Welcome, friend. Hello, my sweet friend Susan. And there's Nikki. Hi, Susie. I'm so happy to see you too, girl. I'm so happy you guys are all here. Hello, Kathy. There's Toy. Thank you so much, Toy. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Hello, Miss Stacy and Crystal. Roxy wants to say hello. Hi, Chris. Okay, come up and give me some loves. Come give me some loves. Okay, you guys. This girl's wanting some attention really quick, so we're going to give her some attention and let her go. Hello, Dawn. How are you, girl? I am so excited, you guys. These products are amazing this time. Hello, Linda. Thank you so much for sprinkling it out there. You had taco salad for dinner. We had salad. I had a chicken salad. Hi, Christine. It's cold. Oh, I'm so jealous. Hello, Miss Linda, the other Linda. Dawn, what are you buying today? Oh my gosh, girl, you just wait till you see all the amazing goodness. Hello, Mary Jo. Welcome. My name's Monique. I'm from Grace and Tattered Lace, and I am coming to you live from Georgia. Hello, Dana. I know Kathy. She's such a love bug. This morning, she was in bed with me, and she crawled up, and she weaseled her way underneath my head on the pillow, and I had to lift my head up. And I'm like, what am I going to do now? Hey, Kathy. Hello, Miss Dawn. Hello, Teresa Dundee. Thank you for being here, girl. So good to see you. Linda. All right, I'm going to put Miss Roxy down so we can get started, because, you guys, Sarah is going to be going after me, and I have 1 hour. So we got to, go like lightning speed. Hello, Sarah. All right, I watched all the girls so far. But Kathy used the same mold that I'm going to use, and then Mandy used a Santa that I'm not going to use, but it's ironic that what I'm going to do is very similar to what both of them did. I'm sitting there listening to both of them going, yep, 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 yep. All right, this mold is amazing. I do not know if you guys can see the detail on that. This is called the Saint Nick mold. Now, we're going to get going with this one right away. We're going to put resin in it, and then we're going to set it aside to let it sit while we do the other stuff, and then I can show you guys, hopefully I can show you some of the other goodness stuff. So we're going to use some resin. I learned the last time that I did this, the mold, that the mold actually tells you how much stuff you need to put in it if you're using resin. Hello, Kim. You guys, hello, Mandy. Hello, Stephanie. It is fantastic. Okay. Shoot. I don't know if I have a little stir stick here. Hold on. I do. Okay. So this is the mold I have. It's called Illuminite, amazing casting resin. I did get mine at Hobby Lobby. You can get it on Amazon as well. Okay, so I'm gonna need to do 2 of each and a little tiny bit more of each of these containers to get enough. So we're gonna quickly do this. All right, you guys, tell me what you guys had for dinner. We made a salad. I got a roasted chicken from Sam's Club. I did a Sam's delivery for the first time. Last week, and so I did it again, and I had them deliver me a chicken. Wow, I'm almost out, so I'm gonna have to get some more. All right, I'm gonna take a risk here, and I am going to set them both up now and then mix them and pour it. And I'm sorry that I'm not paying much attention to you guys, but we gotta, whoops, I shouldn't have done that. We gotta get this going. All right. Oh, hi, Patty. Hello, sweet Carol. Oh, good, I have an hour and a half. Woo, thank you, Sarah. Hello, Kimmy. I'm so glad that you're here. Susan had homemade French bread pizzas, fully loaded veggie cheese. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. All right, so you just put the 2 resins. You have part A and part B. Put equal amounts in the containers. I pour it in this little cup. I think I learned this little trick from Sweet Kathy at Trippy Farmhouse. And I'm just gonna mix them up. You haven't had supper yet. That's what my grandma used to call it, supper. Hi, Julie. Hi, Raquel. How are you, girl? Happy Tuesday. If anybody saw my post this morning, I have no idea what day of the week it is. I put Happy Hump Day, thinking that it was Wednesday. All right, so we're just gonna pour this right inside this mold. Yeah, and I had to quickly edit my post this morning because I said Happy Hump Day and it is not Hump Day. Now I'm gonna pour some in the little, there's some like little holly leaves. I'm not sure if I'll use those or not, but we're just gonna pour some in there also. Now this sets up rather quickly. It'll set up in 10 minutes. Gosh, it seems like it didn't fill up all the way, even though I know I put enough in there. Maybe I need one more? I think I might need one more. It should be enough. Do I need one more? I think I might need one more, you guys. I do. I need one more. We're gonna hope and pray that this doesn't set up too fast. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Hi, Lori. What are you not a fan of? I missed it. I might have messed up because I poured it in a cup I already used, you guys. Hopefully it's going to be okay. I'm having a hot flush, you guys. Hi, Sarah. It really has been such a good day, Stephanie. All right, we're going to see how this goes. I should have had 3 little cups, not 2. It is what it is. And I got to clean my hands. All right. What time is it? 6:12. I should have made one ahead of time, but I didn't have enough resin mix, clearly. All right, I'm a little bit of a hot mess, you guys. I just got it all over my hands again. Okay, 10 minutes. This is supposed to set up in 10 minutes, and I hope that I didn't mess this up by putting the resin on, wet resin on top of dried resin. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, let's set this up to the side. Hi, Lori, how are you? All right. Did everybody have a good day today? I don't know where to put this. My table is full, you guys. Okay, let's get rid of this. Now, let's set this off here to the side. Can I pick it up yet? Yes. All right, so you guys can see how that's starting to turn colors. We'll get this out in just a few minutes. We're going to put that on this little board, okay? I think it's going to be gorgeous. Oh, our day has not been too bad. Busy, of course. Been watching all day while working for items in the store. I just sprayed some distilled water inside my paint, you guys. It's a little dry. Hi, Martha. Hi, Stephanie. Hello, Beverly. Okay. Now, I'm just going to use some drop cloth, Dixie Belle drop cloth. This you can also get from Toy over at To The Nine Designs. Oh, I forgot to. Somebody put her her website is actually in the description of my post. But if somebody puts it in for me, I will pin it. You guys don't want to wait, okay? You do not want to wait to order the products because they're selling. They're selling like hotcakes. Oh my gosh, look what I just did. I just please send me the actual link. Oh my gosh, I missed what you said. Oh, thanks, Nikki. I'm trying to get the iPad going and I can never, ever remember how to get myself live on here so that I can see the comments better. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, I will pin that. Okay, the website is pinned at the bottom of the page. Just look for that little link, you guys. Look for the little link, and you can go shopping from there, okay? But don't wait. If you fall in love with something, definitely get it. If you purchased something already this morning after watching one of the other girls, and you see something that I have, Toy is going to do her best to try to catch duplicate orders and combine the shipping and get things adjusted for you, okay? So don't worry about, having to pay double shipping. And I meant to paint the edges. No, I didn't want to paint the edges. We're not going to paint the edges. We're not going to worry about the edges on this little guy. Okay. Hi, Melody. Hello, Rebecca. Okay. Now, we're just going to do, I did a pretty quick coat, so it is a little thin. I'm just going to kind of fill it in. I don't know why I feel like kind of rushed today. I want to show you everything. I think that's why. I want to show you all of the goodness. There's so many amazing things. And you guys, if you didn't get to watch the other girls, make sure you go over and check them out because everything was just gorgeous so far. We had Stephanie at the Vintage Pebble, Kathy at the Chippy Farmhouse, Mandy at Western Grace, and then after me is going to be Sarah over at Bootsy and Buttons. All right. Woohoo! Thank you, Rhonda. I'm just feeling the pressure because, you know, I hate time crunches. You guys know me. I'm a chatty catty. That's the speech pathologist in me. I don't really worry about if my lines and my streaks are going the same direction because I like to sand it afterwards. Okay, so I don't really worry about that. But if you don't sand it, you definitely want to make sure that you put your paint strokes going the same way. Oh, Stacy, you're going to have some amazing Christmas gifts, girl. All right, let's give this a dry so I don't put my elbows in it again. And then I'm going to show you some things. And then you should be able to pull that mold out of here really quick. Oh, I should have not put that in the water. Why did I do that? Yes, Toy, that is true. But I'm a chatty catty, you know, I can talk anybody's ear off. All right. I'm trying to see if I got any on the edges. You ordered and you ordered again. All right. Oh, you can't find it? Western Grace, Patty? Oh, Stacy, you're so welcome. We have so much fun. So much fun. Aw, thanks, Kimmy. All right. Let's see. 20. It's almost ready to come out. Let me show you what we have. I pulled this one out because we might use it. This is a stamp set, you guys. These are gorgeous. Let's see. It might be better if I show you this way. Look at those. Those are all stamps. Hi, Debbie. This is another stamp set. Amazing. Okay, if you order the stamps, if you order within the first 72 hours of the sale, you will get an envelope to put your stamps in. I just love this right here. Look at that. I love the Nutcracker. Anyway, there's that one. Okay. Oi. All right. This one is the inlays, you guys. Stunning, stunning, stunning. If you've watched, Mandy used one of these in here. Where they came from, Peg, the link pinned at the bottom the link pinned at the bottom to the 9 designs is where these came from. But here, just look at all of those beautiful pictures. And I almost used something else that Kathy used. It's hard to show you guys because they're going to be backwards. But these inlays are stunning. I'm not going to pull all the inlays out. There's more molds. Stephanie used this one earlier. This is a little snow globe. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. A snow globe mold. Kathy used this one. This is called Winter Forge mold. This one is the foliage, okay? Winter Forge. Okay, just... Oh, they won't be backwards for you, Toy. That's right. All right, if we have enough time, I'll go back and show you some of those. But I want to make sure that I have enough time to get all my stuff done, all right? You bought both packs of the transfers. I know, I think I need to get the other pack. This one is amazing, you guys. This one is called Santa's Hollow, and it has some gorgeous, gorgeous transfers in it. Love all those vintage Santas. Now, these are one-time use. The IOD inlays are, you can get roughly 3 uses, okay? But look at all of those inlay. These are all transfers. Yes, you can put them, all of the molds together and make 3Ds. All right, let's keep going. Let's get our Santa mold out. Look at that, you guys. Is he not the best ever? Yeah, Stephanie did exactly what I wanted to do with the snow globe, was to put a transfer on it. Exactly what I had planned on doing. So then there's just a couple little pieces of holly. Okay, so we're going to get the paintbrush back out of the water since I inadvertently put it in the water. I'm going to give it a quick dry. I am going to coat it with the same paint, the drop cloth. He is gorgeous, you guys. I cannot say it enough. You need this in your life, okay? You need Santa. Saint Nick. It's called Saint Nick. All right, so I'm just going to give him a quick coat with the drop cloth paint. Hi, Becky. How are you, sweetie? What did I use for the mold? I used this resin. I got this at Hobby Lobby, but you can also find it on Amazon. Okay. It's very easy to use. It is very easy to use. It sets in 10 minutes. There's a part A and a part B, and all you do is put them in, measure them out, put them in another container, mix it for about 1 minute, and then pour it in the mold. Have I ever used the decoupage paper? Love the paper. I have not used their papers. Dana, you are right. You are right. This Santa can go on so many things, you guys. And he truly is stunning. Hi, Dallas. How are you, sweetheart? I think I don't know if I got mine on Amazon now that I'm thinking about it, because I think mine was only $14.99. But I don't know. All right, let's give this a quick dry. And then just wait till you see what I'm going to do next. I think I am done this time. All right. Let's get this out. You guys, you're going to have to holler if you want Kevin to come up here. He was waiting for the machine to shut off, but there's no reason why he can't be up here now. Hello, sweet Paula. How are you doing? Santa is why you had to order twice, Steph. Yes, Linda, you definitely will. You definitely will. It's fun. It comes out so easy out of the molds. It's crazy how easy it comes out. Okay, it looks like I missed a few pieces. We might have to go over that. I did miss a few pieces. We're just going to get a different brush. I missed a couple little parts of the edge. It's more expensive on Amazon. I'll be darned. Maybe the price went up because I'm pretty sure my tag on the box just said $14.99, but maybe I'm losing my marbles. Maybe I thought it said that. Okay. It truly is, Kathy. It truly is everything. All right, let's try this one more quick time. Now, I heard my sweet Kathy say that she wants to use color and try color on the mold. And let me tell you what, I had already planned. Hello, Elizabeth. We're going to give him a little red hat, okay? Mr. Android, they're wanting to know where you are. This is Rustic Barn by Dixie Belle, which you can also get on Toya's website, all right? And we're going to just do his hat. And yes, we're going to go right over that white. Oops, I got a little bit on the, that's all right. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably watching his politics news, you guys. Knowing him. And just wait. Just wait. Has anybody been to the new Crackle Barrel yet? I have not. I have not. I will be honest, I didn't know anything about what was going on with Crackle Barrel until I was listening to the radio yesterday. I didn't know anything was going on, you guys. I live in like my own little world over here because we're so busy. I honestly don't have time to get on Facebook. I don't watch the news. All right, now, don't just like freak out because we have this Santa, white Santa with this red hat. Trust me, hang with me, okay? All right, let's give this a quick little dry so I can put a little bit more on there. Yes, I can, Lori. By the way, it does say $17.99. Hi, Shannon. It's okay. All right, one more quick little coat. Not really a full coat. I probably did. You are right. You are right. I did say Crackle Barrel. Oh my God. Good catch, Kim. Lori, same Lori. Crystal, the mold is from Toyi over at To The Nine Designs. It is an IOD mold. It is the new 25 winter collection. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see the little link, the little chain link fence looking thing. That will take you to her website where you can order it, okay? Rosanna. Oh my goodness sakes. All right. It was just okay, okay. I'm glad I made you laugh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, you guys are gonna kill me. It's a little hot still, you guys. I got a blip of something on his nose. That is so funny. Jackie. All right, you guys. A new crafter's name, yeah. There we go. Who's starting a new page? You can be called the Crackle Barrel. Okay, you guys, we are just going to make a little hot mess out of this guy. We're going to do a variety of waxes. We are going to make him very vintagey looking. Hard to mess up a pancake. Yeah, it truly is hard to mess up a pancake. I won't lie. Okay. Woo! All right, the first thing I want to do is I just want to kind of go over this guy with some white wax, okay? Or clear. This is clear wax. This is Dixie Belle Clear. That's nothing there. Dixie Belle Clear. It's funny I say that because I'm not even a crackle paint girl. That's our Stephanie. She's the queen of crackle. All right, so I just put a quick coat of clear over that. Now I'm going to put a little bit of this Valspar on here. Now bear with me, okay? Just bear with me. comedy hour. You're right. It is right. Oh, shoot. The red went on there. Hi, Wendy. All right, you guys. So, look, I'm not going for perfection with this, okay? I'm just kind of putting this on here, letting it get in a little bit deeper. We're going to let that sit for a minute, and then we're going to add some more wax, some different wax. Okay. We have a variety of waxes today. So look at, you can see where it just kind of clumped right inside his beard, and I like that look that it gave it. I'm also going to use a little bit. Hi, Michelle. How are you, girl? This is a mess. I'm just going to use my Dixie Belle Best Dang Wax. Oh, Wendy, we're debuting the IOD products, and this is what I'm using. I'm using the Saint Nick mold, okay? And he is absolutely stunning. I love him. This is the brown, you guys. And I wanted to, let's see, where is my, I think Kevin must have fallen asleep or something downstairs. There it is. I'm going to use my sanding tool and just kind of go over this white a little bit because I want it to look old. And now we've gotten a good coat of this. I'm just going to kind of go over it with my wipe. And then we may add in some, right, Nikki? I love, love, love vintage Santas. I will not lie. Like, I love vintage Santas. So when I saw that this was going to be an option, I could not pass this up. All right. Now we're going to put in another layer of some wax in here, you guys. I just like the different kinds of wax. They each have a little bit of a different color and add a little bit of different texture. Okay. Let me just show you what we have going on so far. Look at that, you guys. Is he not gorgeous? Oops. All right, I want to add a little bit of my Valspar, my Bear Wax, okay? You absolutely can put a wire hanger on him, and you know, you can drill through this resin also. You can make it, you know, an ornament, hang it as an ornament. The Santa, I'm telling you, you guys, he's amazing. He really is. Okay, now we're just going to put this little layer in. So this is just a little bit of a different shade of the brown, okay? I didn't want to use black because the black is just not the right shade and tone that I'm going for. But you can absolutely put black in here as well. Oh gosh, you guys, just gorgeous. Look at that. All right, now one more layer in here. One more layer. It probably could, Stacy, but I don't have any Tim Holtz wax, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. Okay, now, you guys watched Mandy. You saw Mandy use some clear wax, which I had out. Here it is. All right, but I'm going to use, no, she used white, sorry. I'm going to use this one, which I had already had out to use as well. And this is just going to kind of add in just a, it just adds in another depth and another layer. Okay. Wow. You're right. The detailing on him just is to die for. So this is what I have, okay? I know he looks like a mess now, okay? That is what that's doing, but we're gonna go in and we're gonna wipe some of that off, and we might even have to put a little bit more of the brown back on. But I want you to see what it does specifically to that beard. Hello, sweet Lori. So I definitely need to put a little bit back on the little eye because it took off some of the definition in the eye. But just by adding the white, the white wax over the top of this, just changes the look. So you can see how I'm saying, like, I'm layering the wax. I'm using different kinds of wax. Yes, Susie, this one is white wax. It's by Home Decor, and this one is a liquid one, okay? All right. How are we doing on time? Hi, Lynn. How are you, friend? All right, I'm going to just zap it really quick with the dryer. And then we're going to put just a little tiny bit more brown wax on his face to get the details in those eyes. Hi, Gina. How are you? Yes, I've used several waxes, but each one has a little bit of a different shade or tone to it, which I think really adds to the depth of this, okay? All right. You're welcome, Sharon. Okay, so there's what we have. Now, this little eye right here, specifically in those creases of those eyes, I really want to get some more wax in there, because the detail even on his face is just amazing. And you just play with it until you get it to be where you want it, okay? But I want you to pay close attention to the eyes where we just added that wax back in and how it just completely changed that look. Hi, Carolyn. Caroline. Okay, this needs some Valspar on there. Nope, we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, now let's get to the board. We gotta get him on the board. We're gonna set him to the side for a second. I think I need a new paper towel. I was very messy today. Okay. Absolutely, Dana. That's why I put that wax down, that clear wax down first, is it gives you a lot more control of the wax. And this is not what I wanted. That was the end of the roll. Okay, now we're gonna sand our board a little bit. I'm gonna go around the edges, and then we're going to use that edge to give it that vintagey look. Isn't the Santa awesome? Yep, Sarah is next. I only can imagine. Hi, Shelly. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, April. Hi, Tammy. If we have enough time, I wanted to pull out a stamp and show you what a stamp looks like. If there's enough time. All right, so now I'm taking the edge of my sanding tool, okay? And I'm just kind of like scoring it, scuffing it up. So can you see how I'm making it pretty, taking it down? Yeah, you better get it. You better get it, girl. You definitely do not want to miss out. Let's see. Man, I've really used up this piece of sanding paper from just the other day, you guys. I'm freezing. Oh no, Catherine, leave and come back, friend. Man. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at how awesome he's going to look on there. Look at that. Okay. It's a little plain, so we got to juju this up. I told you guys that I got some more stencils. Look at this stencil bundle. This is all Christmas bundle from Amazon. Okay. Absolutely one of the inlays would look so gorgeous on here. But I did not want to do the same thing that Kathy did with hers. Okay, I wanted to let you see it with something a little different. I did originally plan on using the same exact inlay that Kathy had. So I wanted to yes, Caroline. I wanted to do something a little different. Tammy, The stencil is, the link is at the bottom. The little chain link fence is at the bottom. It's from To The Nine Designs. Toyi, she's sponsoring this live reveal. Okay, woo, golly Moses. All right, so we're just gonna use this little stencil. This one is snowflakes. I don't remember if I just showed you guys that or not. And I'm gonna tape this because I don't wanna get to talking and have it move. All right. I will, Susie. All right, so load your get a good stencil brush, okay? Load the paint on and then load off the clumpy stuff. And then you're just gonna pounce, okay? I'm having another hot flash, you guys. If you see me get all hot and sweaty, that is what is going on. Tammy, the mold, it's down. I don't, is there a delay or did you say it again? I don't know if I saw it on one screen and now seeing it on the other. It's from To The Nine Designs. The mold is from To The Nine Designs. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna have to take a drink of water, you guys. I am that hot. Holy smokes. I'm gonna start sweating here in a minute. We gotta get Kevin up here. We gotta get the air conditioner down. You guys yell at Kevin. Tell him we need the AC down. Ooh. Can you see me glowing? Definite hot flash going on. Okay. Power surge, that's right, Sharon, power surge. Kevin, we need the AC on up here, dear. Come turn it up for me, please. Oh my golly Moses. Personal summers, I love that. Oh, they're awful. They are the worst, you guys. Getting old is the pits. Oh my gosh. Needs a little bit more in some places. I know, Rosanna, I think there is one up here somewhere. I just don't remember. Oh, Linda, I love it. I think he's ignoring us today. You know why? Because he doesn't want to come up here. So if he doesn't turn it on, then he can ignore completely. You guys, look at that. You're so lucky. Hi, Diane. You're so lucky to be past them. All right, you guys. Oh, you have no, yes, Gina. Kevin says I keep him up all night now. Oh my gosh. I'm just wiping and wiping black all over more. You guys, I have to go take a shower now. Isn't it pretty, Wendy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't either, Gina. I cannot either. I have a giant, and I'm not kidding, one of those giant box fans that literally sits on the bed next to me on the side table. Yeah. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Is that not? 61 and no hot flash. Still no hot flashes. Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. Oh my gosh. This is stunning. Okay. Now, I can't show you one thing that I want to do. You guys cannot see. I gotta see where I gotta put him. Okay. Can't see the little. Okay. What did you say? Oh, Kathy, you need to add some now. Okay. Ooh, Kathy said she likes to use Tight Bond in hers. I have Tight Bond. I don't know where it's at. I'm going to use my Stick Fast on mine with a tad bit of hot glue just to help it set right away. Okay. And if you use two different glues, I've told you this, guys, all the time. Don't let your glues mix. Wait a second. Oh, well. I forgot. I wanted to put wax on here. Oh, well. We'll just go right up to Santa. I have 2 minutes. No. I have 30 minutes, Tammy. I have 30 minutes. I thought at first, yeah, first I told you 1 hour, but no, I have an hour and a half. Okay. I almost forgot because we're not going to leave this like this. We're going to use the Valspar wax, you guys. I didn't tell you this. Snowflakes do not always have to be white. That is right. Okay, so we're just going to dip this in here. I meant to do this before I put Santa on, you guys. I'm talking and not paying attention. So we'll just have to go right up to him. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sarah. All right, now we are just going to wipe this down. I'm a little bit of a mess. I got wax everywhere. Thank you, Stephanie. Yes, it is a gel. It's like a gel, absolutely. Okay, so now I have a clean one, you guys, okay? you see how I'm just kind of stroking it to kind of get it to blend the way I want it to go. Thanks, Michelle. There we go, you guys. Look at that. Hopefully you guys can see the detail on his face. All right, let me just put it a quick dry. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Susie. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you, Mandy. It's funny how it's very similar to Kathy's, yet very similar to Mandy's, yet different all at the same time. Okay, so we got, thank you, Kim and Caroline. Oh, Rhonda, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay. Now, just as Mandy used that white wax, we got to put in some gold, okay? Because you cannot have a vintage Santa with a red hat without any gold. So we're going to use the Rub and Buff. We should have made this a challenge. You know, how many waxes can you use? Hi, Pammy. All right, so I'm just rubbing a little bit on my finger. What is the size of the Santa? Does it tell me? He's roughly from like the top of his hat to the bottom of his beard. He's about 7 inches. Okay, so I just have some of this gold and I'm just going to kind of add some in here. But I want to put some on his hat, which is why I wasn't that worried about those little white spots that I had. Now, just wait till you see my little secret little piece. Tanya, how are you? Wax, yes, the wax on, wax off event again, right? All right, got a little bit too carried away right there. All right, you guys, look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. Is that not beautiful? See if we can get some of that off of there, right there. Okay, now, how can you have something this gorgeous without a little bit of chippy goodness? I had a piece of Kathy's wood up here, and the wood had this little tiny sliver that was like hanging off of it. Oh, Patty, I'm sorry. And I thought, gosh, that would look amazing on here, right? So I asked Kevin, I gave him another piece and I said, can you go splinter this for me? So I have all of these pieces. So now we have to figure out which one. Which one, where do we want it? This one kind of has a big, this one needs to be broken down more. I'm kind of liking that right there. let's get the bow on here, and then we'll play with that and figure out what we want. So I just have a few little strips of some ticking, black ticking, and one little strip of tobacco cloth here. Oh, Patty, I'm so sorry. And we're just going to put it through our little hole here. Then we'll cut it down. You have the exact same thing with the Chippy Farmhouse. You can't see her comments. That is so weird. Thank you, Sherry. Let's see. It's a little bit long. Patty, if you can't see her, then she likely cannot see you. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Oh, no worries, Sherry. Hi, Tiffany. All right, you guys. So we're just going to... Yes, Caroline. I need some chippy barnwood from your house, girlfriend. Okay, just gonna cut these down to be like different lengths. You can make a fortune. Where's all that barnwood that your brother knocked down from that barn? Sell it, girl, sell it. Thanks, Brenda. Okay, you guys, let's see. I'm sorry you cannot see what I've got going on over here. Yes and no, Marcia. So the board is one of mine. It is the 10-inch dome cloche board, but the Santa is from the IOD release today. There we go. There we go. I think I got it where I wanted it now. We might have to glue some of those pieces. Now we'll put a bow on there. We'll add some greenery. And you guys, here I thought I was going to be able to like show you another craft, but typical me. Now I need to make a bow. All right, here you go, Caroline. Ripping of the fabric. Yes, Santa is a definite huge hit. We're just going to do a regular bow. We're going to add some greenery. I made just a cute little tag. Thank you, Tiffany. Caroline. Okay, whoops. Hi, Tiggy. How are you, friend? All right, you guys. I don't know where Kevin is. I'm actually kind of not happy with him ignoring us tonight. Okay. All right, let's get some greenery in here. Show the paint inlay. Okay, definitely. I will show you the paint inlay. All right. Get some greenery. Good. I'm so glad that you're good. Hi, Michelle. How are you, sweetheart? Did Brenda just come in? Oh, okay. Try looking in the breadboards. Look in the breadboard section. I actually cut some smaller ones because I was going to show you the stamps, and I think they'll work great with the stamps. So just hang tight. I'll add them. I'll show you them in a minute because we're getting close. And I want to try to show you what I can. I'm just layering some greenery in here. Hopefully we can get this done, you guys. Okay. Run the heat tool on his face. Are you guys telling me that I need to tell him what it's like? I know, Tammy. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, I need to add a little bit of the floral wire sprigs in here. I think I need to cut the tails down. My bow is a little bit too big. I might have to fix that bow. Which one, Raquel? Because I got 3 different ones in here. I think one is from Walmart, one's from, and 2 are from Hobby Lobby. This one is from Walmart. This one's from Walmart. I love this one. This one is from Hobby Lobby. And then the last one I used, the berry bush, is unfortunately not available anymore. You guys, I'm going to have to go, when we're all done, I'm definitely going to have to make that bow on the top a little bit smaller. It is a little bit too big for my liking. How are we doing on time? 15 minutes. Okay. All right. Now, I already cut some of these little, thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry so that I can show you guys. I don't know what Sarah is doing, and so I want to make sure if somebody wants to see the inlays, they can. Thanks, Caroline. You know it. I always say I'm going to make a small bow, and I always make a big bow. I like big bows, and, you know, how's the song go? Hi, Erin. No, Tammy, she's going to go on a little bit early. She's going on. Sarah changed her time, so there's not a lag. So Sarah is going to be I like big bows, and I cannot lie, yeah. Sarah is going on at 6:30 Central Standard Time now. So I do have to hurry a little bit more than I had planned. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, I always say I'm just gonna do a little bow. Oh yeah, I definitely need to add the chippy piece. Thank you for reminding me, Tammy, because I might have forgotten. Thanks, Dawn. Okay. Oh, so cute. All right, one last thing. I have a little tag that I already stamped Believe on. We're gonna crinkle it up. And we'll stick it up inside there. Didn't cut that very straight, but oh well. All right. So cute. All right, now. I think the small one looks better. There's the big one. And do the small one. Could even go over here. No, I like it on the bottom. Let's see here. I'm looking at the screen, you guys. Kind of like that there. Or there's this one. All right. Now, something must have happened because the comments have slowed down and I can see everybody's trying to come in and out. I can even break this a little bit. Big. Linda says big. What do you guys think? The small one under Santa. You like that one? Oh, Mandy, I don't know which I like that one means. The last one looks like snow. I think that was this one. Oh, thanks, Sharon. The last one, the third one. I think the third one was this one. Okay, the one that's on there now. Okay. Was this not a great idea? I just love this little piece on here. I thought this was perfect addition. You guys, I'm having another hot flash. Kevin really needs to get up here and fix the air conditioner. We have two air conditioners. We have one upstairs and one downstairs. And we have to keep them set differently because they're actually, we have two controllers, I should say. And they both run off the same air conditioner. So they have to be set at different temperatures. Otherwise it makes it shut off. Look at that, you guys. Is that not gorgeous? I love, love, love. It might need, no, I was gonna say it might need little berries in there, but I don't think so. All right, Mr. FB, this would be a good thing to keep as the thumbnail instead of some kooky picture, okay? I'm just saying. Although I'm sweating like crazy. Okay, so cute. All right, I want to show you guys the inlays really quick, and if we have a hot minute, I want to try to do one stamp for you guys, all right? I cut some smaller ones. I think these will make really good ornaments. You just order the mold. Tammy, you cannot go wrong. It is gorgeous. Rusty Bell. Yes. Thank you, Denny. I didn't even see you here, girl. I am sweating. All right. Thank you, Kathy. All right. I gotta be careful because there's something wet right there. Evan, I am sweating. All right. There's one. Stunning. There is another one. You guys, these are so amazing. If you've never tried an inlay, you really need to. This one is gorgeous. Whoever asked to see this, you have to go watch Mandy's craft because she used this one and he is stunning, okay? Stunning. And you can get up to like 3 uses out of these, you guys. Which ones are on sale? This one, is this the one that you're saying is on sale for $1.99? Gorgeous. Kathy used these on hers. I know, I'm sweating. I'm sweating like crazy, you guys. You can put these on so many things. All you gotta do is put a layer of paint down and then you can do it. This would make a fantastic sign to hang. A nice old vintage sign. Put that on a window, an old glass window. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna have to go. I almost went today, but I didn't. All right, this one has, oops, this one has that one, and then that one. Gorgeous. And now remember, you don't have to use the whole thing. You can use them in bits and pieces also. All right. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Go for it. Yes, they might seem a little expensive, but I'm telling you, imagine that you got like 3 packages of these, okay? All right. You guys want to see a stamp? Let's do a stamp really quick. I only have like 5 minutes, so I painted one up. Let's put Santa's face on here really quick. Let's just stick with Santa theme, okay? We already have one. We've already seen several Santas. Let's just do another quick one. Being divorce court. Oh, I love it. All right, we got 4 minutes. So I just painted this with a little bit of drop cloth paint by Dixie Belle. And we're just going to do the same thing. And I want to put the wax on here first, you guys, because I don't want it to make my paint or my ink bleed, all right? So look, scuff that up just a little bit. We obviously won't have time to finish this off, you know, put a little bit of bows or greenery or anything on it, but you'll get the idea that way of what you can do. The stamps are amazing. Somebody was mentioning on Mandy's live, you know, you can stamp, just get brown paper bag or, you know, brown paper for wrapping paper, and you can stamp your presents. I actually did that one year. We did Secret Santas at work when I was back in California, and I did that, and just did a little bit of greenery on it, and that was it, and it was just so stunning, and the person was just so happy to have it. Okay, so look at, you can see that I just adding that little bit of wax. Okay, and you can see how it has a little bit of darkness right here where I didn't wipe it all the way off. Just gorgeous. Okay, let's just dry it really, really quick. Yeah, I just ordered myself a second one because when I was grabbing the link to give you guys, when you're asking for the wax, I saw that there was only a handful left, so I ordered myself another jar, even though they'll probably restock it. All right. Let's see. I don't know why. I probably just didn't take the plastic film off of these, you guys. I know I didn't. Anybody hate taking these plastic films off? I hate taking them off. I actually still have some in my car when I bought my car. All right. All right, let's do this little Santa and see what he looks like. My block is not big enough, so this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a little interesting because he's bigger than my acrylic block, so I'm probably going to have to take it off the block. Linda, I love it. Oh my gosh. Shut the front door. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm covered with ink everywhere. That is awesome. Just imagine adding a little bit of greenery and some ribbon to this. Love. Love. You can do so many things. You can add like a little stripe over here, anything to just kind of dress this up a little bit more with some greenery and a ribbon, and you're done. All right, you guys, I'm 1 minute over. Sarah is on. You guys jump on over to Betsy and Button and watch her. And don't forget, give this a sprinkle. Spread the love. Everybody needs this mold in their life. These stamps. If you didn't order the stamps, you better go back and get the stamps because amazing. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. I love you so, so, so much. Have a good night, and I'll see you in just a minute. Bye.